So I want to start with like the first time I remember seeing you on the Nelk stuff was a live stream. You guys were doing live streams at one point. It was like you guys were gambling and they're bringing in a professional gambler. His name was Jimmy.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, this guy looks like he knows what he's doing. Dude, that first stream was rough.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, I had no streaming experience at all, too. And then Kyle's like, yo, I'm doing this Roulette streaming gambling thing. I was like, okay. And
you got some backlash too, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was getting hated on. I mean, I still get hated on like this day, to be honest. I think I'm always going to get hated on.
So do we.
But yeah, I was doing the stream for like 2 weeks. He like flew me out, all this stuff, and we were streaming. And then at the end of it, he was like, yo, you want to come join? And at the time, it was during COVID in Canada, and it was a shitty time. And then I was like, fuck, I got to make a move. And then I eventually came out to join Nelk.
So what were you doing before that?
Airport security.
Wow,
Yeah, it wasn't
no
the
way.
best gig, let me tell you.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I was slaving away.
What was that like?
Oh, it was the worst time ever.
Yeah.
Like, it was the worst job I think I've ever worked, but now I'm here, so.
How did it go from that, like, airport security to, like, with Kyle? Did you know Kyle previously? Did you have mutual friends, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've known Kyle, like, we were doing some, like, so when he did, like, the college tour, like, in Canada, I was there for, like, the whole week, and all, like, the pop-ups and stuff in Canada. I was kind of with him, so I kind of knew the lifestyle. And I went out to LA previously, so I kind of got to know how, like, the environment was, the industry, and everything, so.
We should talk about that though, the lifestyle part of it. Like, how crazy is it? Like, how quick do you have to be to move to certain places? Like, most people probably aren't cut for that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, like, last-minute stuff, so, like, shit, like, Kyle would be like, yo, fuck, we got to get on this flight right now.
Oh.
We have a podcast guest in whatever. We're in Miami, and the guest is in Dallas. We got to, like, fly out. It doesn't matter, like, I'll be, like, just chilling, and he'll be like, yo, shit, we got to go to this one spot. And it's like, you got to get on the flight. It's pretty quick. It's not like it's not a 9 to 5, I'll tell you that.
It's a last second.
Even,
It's a lot of last second stuff. So,
No,
I mean, you
even
always got to be ready. I mean, it's not cut for everyone too. So, I mean, like, even though we're flying around, having all this fun time, like, it gets very exhausting.
Have you seen that since you've been with them? Like, people who, like, have that realization, like, oh shit, like, I can't keep up with this type of lifestyle?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of people that have came through Nelk and, like, they've left, or, like, it just wasn't meant for them anymore and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's definitely not for everyone, right?
Yeah. So now you're integrated into Nelk, and you're doing all of their kind of like send coordinating. You were saying, I remember you were like doing all the gambling. Like,
Yeah.
what was actually your role at that time? Like, specifically, were you like, what was it?
I think Kyle was trying to integrate me into being a character. And I guess that gambling, the streaming and all that stuff kind of got me into it, kind of like as a character. Because everyone has a character in Nelk. Like, we all play a different kind of role. So I think he was trying to get me into Nelk. And that was kind of like how it all started. And then I started getting more, like, I was in the videos, but it was very like little. And then starting to pick up more and more. So, because Steve was already there, Salim was already there, Kyle was there. So those are like 3 biggest guys, and then I was kind of just like a 4th or 5th guy, I guess, basically. But I was still in the videos, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. And then when did you see your life, like your personal brand, changing? Like, did you start getting phone calls from friends at school?
Could have
like
been instant
family,
too,
or,
right?
Like, how did that feeling go when you were in like the first Nelk videos? Because we've been watching Nelk since I can remember. Like, it's our favorite, you know?
Yeah.
So for you, how did that feel getting introduced into the videos?
I know, yeah. I mean, yeah, the first couple of videos, yeah, people were messaging me and stuff like that. And I was like, holy crap. Like, yeah, they're watching. And then I kind of turned into this whole character because, like, back home, I was like just a regular dude. I was just like, I mean, I was working my job and kind of just going home and chilling with my friends. And then I started doing these videos. And, yeah, just people were reaching out. They're like, oh, shit, I saw that video. Like, what are you doing? And stuff like that. And then you just kind of have to explain, like, oh, shit, yeah, I kind of moved to America. Like, I'm not living in Canada anymore. I'm in these videos. I kind of joined this kind of group. And I mean, some people, like, yeah, they just never really thought I would be doing that, and it's pretty crazy, yeah. There's like, oh shit, this happened in that video, this happened in this, like, oh shit, what were you doing there?
Yeah.
How did you handle the hate too? Because I just remember you getting ripped into, and I was like,
yeah, I mean, at the beginning it was like, fuck, shit, I've never been hated this much in my life. Like, especially the internet. Internet's a pretty crazy place, so.
They get rowdy.
Yeah, they get and then the first I remember like even during the streams I was just like shit, dude, like these guys freaking hate me. Like I don't know if I really want to do this. Yeah,
you're reacting live to the comments.
Yeah, and then the Nelk videos and stuff like that. I was like shit, man. Like I don't even know what to do anymore, man. Like these guys just like hate me. But then like you kind of just like roll with it. You kind of troll back, and I don't know. It's kind of all just like it's all fun and games.
It's all fun.
Well, and they're strangers. It's not like
I mean at the beginning it was like fuck, this kind of sucks. But then after a bit, it's like oh shit, this is kind of funny. Like these guys actually like kind of hate me, but it's kind of funny at the same time.
Who was like the first like I would say celebrity or first person you like collabed with, where you were like in the same room as them and you were kind of like interacting with them?
I think Drewski. Yeah, Drewski. Yeah, it was
Didn't
like
he live with you guys?
Oh yeah, in OC. Yeah, he lived with us for like a week or two.
That's it.
He just hit me up, or he had me and Kyle, and he's like, "Yo, fuck, I need a place to crash and shit for a week." So we were living with him for a bit.
That's crazy.
But then we went. I think because my first trip was the South America one, and then we came back. I think it was the second month, and then we were in Idaho, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're linking up with Drewski and shit," and then. I met him in Idaho, and then like I didn't even know how big he was. Like he wasn't that like crazy big, but
I think he got a lot bigger.
Yeah, he got a lot bigger.
Last year, it's been crazy.
Last couple of years, it's been crazy. But then, and then I was hanging out with Drewski. I was partying with him, and then we kind of like got this we just became friends and stuff like that. We still talk to this day. Like he hit me up like a week ago or two, but we grabbed dinner and stuff like that. But yeah, he was probably one of the like the first big one.
Yeah.
That I actually got to like chill with, bond with.
Have like a relationship with type of thing.
Yeah, like I met like a lot of celebrities, but he was one of like the first people that I've like actually like we texted, we called, like stuff like that. So